is dark. I apologize for that. Trying to find the best kind of spot to be in, but it is 3:46 a.m., which means it must be adventure time. That's right. I am parked around the corner from my friend's house. I'm about to unload my stuff into her car, and we're about to take a 3-hour drive to Yosemite. So, super excited. This will be my second time there. But the first time I was there, I was just there for a wedding. Didn't get to do anything other than attend the wedding. So, I was driving too. And so, I was trying to appreciate the majesty without crashing, and then the lodge we were at was amazing, but what you're there to be outside and explore and have adventure, and that's what we get to do today. So super excited. Basically we'll be leaving at like 4 a.m. We'll be there by 7. We'll spend the day. I actually don't know the itinerary basically past that, other than that's going to take us 3 hours to get home. So yeah, I'm just super stoked. This is the kind of thing that you wake up at 3 in the morning for, to go have amazing, fantastic adventures in God's majestic creation. So this is just us driving in through the valley floor, the Yosemite Valley floor. About an hour to get from the ranger station to actually where the trailhead was, where we were going to be starting our hike. Breathe in those ions. Oh, there we go. So we are off on the hike. I'm just like naturally elated, just surrounded by this absolute gorgeous wonder of creation. It's absolutely incredible. Just to be surrounded by these sheer cliff walls of rock. The powerful sound of the water is just absolutely incredible. I've never had such respect for the absolute power and might of water as these waterfalls flowing. This is the mighty Merced River right now, absolutely flushed with snowmelt. So we are looking up ahead at the Vernal Falls. This is the waterfall that we are about to be walking right next to. So again, this is the Merced River flowing from the Vernal Falls at this point. So we're going to be heading up what's called the Mist Trail, and it's very misty indeed. We got absolutely drenched. We actually stopped and donned raincoats at one point and just absolutely got drenched. Like I could have dunked my head into a bucket of water and I wouldn't have been wetter. It was fun because as we are walking up, before we got to this point, we're watching other people coming down and they are absolutely drenched. So I was kind of wondering, what are these people doing to get so wet? Am I going to get that wet? And yes, I absolutely am. My friend Suzanne, who was kind of our tour guide for this, knew that the timing was going to be just right. We actually stood and waited for about 15 minutes before we proceeded along this path so we could get the sun angle just right to create the rainbow. So we happened to get there nice and early. We entered the park before 7 a.m. We didn't even have to stop at the ranger station. We drove straight in, parked, and we were on our hike well before 8 a.m. So we literally had to stand there and wait for 15 minutes. There were even times when we were seeing 360 degrees of rainbows. It was absolutely incredible, and this video cannot do it justice. A few miles straight up later, and we had topped Nevada Falls. So this is still the Merced River running so strong from all that snow melt. The power of the water, the peace though that is up there is amazing. We just sat down on some rocks right on top of the water and ate our lunch. I had peanut butter and honey, in case you were wondering. Hydrated, got some water. The views from up there are absolutely incredible. That's Half Dome that we're looking at, the backside of Half Dome here. We took some time to just enjoy ourselves. We all three kind of separated and went our own ways and just kind of saw the view that we wanted to see, took some pictures. My friend actually did her Duolingo in French while we were up there, just absorbing those negative ions and really taking as much out of the experience as we could. I said before, this was Half Dome. This is actually El Cap. I just could not get enough of this view. With the water flowing over Nevada Falls, looking up at El Cap, the openness around here of just the granite everywhere, and then the mountains up above us. I just couldn't stop staring at El Cap and couldn't get enough pictures and shots of it. If you were to continue on behind El Cap, that is about, I think, about a 2 to 3 mile hike to get to Half Dome from that point. The route that we meant to take, which was to crest the Nevada Falls and then continue on to the John Muir Trail, which would bring us back in a loop about 7 miles, was actually closed. The John Muir Trail was closed up at that point due to so much water coming down. It was degrading the trail. So we ended up having to come down the same way that we came, and then we caught up on the John Muir Trail at some point and finished. We ended up with just about 8.5 to 9 miles of actual hiking, and it was so amazing. Friends are going to the bathroom. We are on our way home from Yosemite. It was absolutely freaking incredible. It's also freaking hot right now. It's 107 degrees wherever we're in Oakdale, California, formerly home of the Hershey factory. Yeah, there's a Hershey factory here. Plan is it's 4 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock. Should be home by 6. Probably end up actually going out to dinner because I don't have anything to eat at home. So yeah, big plans. So that wraps up the Yosemite vlog. I had an absolutely incredible time. If you ever get the opportunity, 100% take it, even if it's just for the day. I didn't get to camp there. It's just so amazing, and it's incredible to believe that I'm almost 40 years old and this is 3 hours away from me, 2.5 hours away from me, and this was the first time I really got to experience it. And I've come to find out that there are a lot of people who live around here who have grown up, live in the Sacramento area for their entire life and have never been to Yosemite. My parents included. So many people I know have told me that they're jealous that they have never been, and they would love to go. So this is my first and only national park I've been to. I would love to start checking them off though. I do plan on going to Joshua Tree for a rock climbing trip in November, so that will be number 2. But I would love to know, what national parks have you gone to? Thank you for watching. Remember, every day is a great day for a great day, all day.